Well, good afternoon, friends. Yeah, may seem like a crazy place for me to be. Camera probably is not quite level. Sorry about that. However, if I move the tripod a little bit, it'll get all weird and funny. Welcome today. I just got frustrated with all the noise in the camping area here at LTVA, north of Yuma, Arizona, out in California in the desert, the Imperial Dam. This is a wash. Small one. If you can imagine, some of them are a lot wider than this. I don't remember everything seated exactly like this the last time I came by, but that's okay. Hats, yes. I went to the Arizona marketplace and got myself a straw hat. And that's the normal around here for residents, people who spend a bit of time here. Keep the sun off your ears and your neck and your nose and such. Anyway, I wanted to show you this spot, and I'm going to pan around a little bit, and like I said, it's going to be awkward shaped, but I think you can get an idea. This is washed out. It looks like mud right here, running down the side. Over here, same thing up there. But you also find rocks in it. That's the thing here. We think of the mountains, northwestern Ontario, Manitoba, the Canadian Shield, granite. Okay, you dynamite it. Lots of dynamite if you're going to do any construction. In the mountains in British Columbia, Alberta, basically the same thing. Down here, not so. Like I said, right here, this spot right here, it looks like mud running down the wall. Somebody's had fun throwing mud on it and it's running down. I'm not sure if this will show or not, but I'll be bringing the camera around. Anyway, so it washes out and leaves rocks behind, or a little bit harder pieces of dirt. The thing is, to me, it's like mud with stones in it. That's the feeling I get. And there are places where there is definite granite. Actually, in the mountains around here, they've been searching for gold for years, and some people have done quite well. Most people do it for the fun of it and have a good time. Anyway, I'm going to move out of the frame, get behind the camera, and I have to be careful before I'm one of those people who takes a trip. Okay, now, so I'm going to turn the camera in a number of different locations and loosen up things a little bit so it'll turn. This is not a great tripod for videos, but let's see what we can show you here. Okay, so up here, now as you can see also, I am definitely off kilter a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, you can see the streaks running down. Okay, it goes all the way like that. And when we swing it around back over here, look at the stones in there. Okay, there's a big one. This is all part of it, okay? Now, up behind where I was, if I swing it around, sorry about the speed I'm moving it. It's not a video camera for sure. Okay, so if we come up the walls a little bit, we can see all kinds of, and sorry about that jerking, I can't do anything about that. Okay, you can see that in there, that particular piece of wall with the three larger veins coming down, that's still in the shade. I'm going to swing it to the right, and you'll get some more of the sun shining on it. And so it is when we get back in there. Okay, you can see it's actually undercut itself there. That's not unusual at all. But that's the way of it, you know. So, and as we look around, we're going to find more of the same type of thing. And actually, move it back out so you can see here the undercut. The current goes where it wants to go. I'm going to give you a better view of that spot right there. I think we can come in a little bit gently. There I was tilting the camera even. Sorry about that. But you can see. And the rocks all through it. So here it is. Now, that's what we find here all the time. When we go on a trail ride, and I'm sorry, let me move that back a little bit. Okay. I'm going to sit here for a moment. Okay, so if we go on a trail ride here, I'm going to bring you down a little. Okay. Trail riding through this kind of country, first off, we don't ride in a washout like this. But it's a lot of gravel. Beautiful stone I'm going to show you here underfoot. Where the sand has washed away. That's how of it. Now, I'm not sure if there's any Arizonans, New Mexico, Californians that have done any videos. They could really, if they're, the ones who know the country well and are knowledgeable, could really share it with you. And I'm hoping that there is somebody like that. And I'm in a spot where to lift myself up slightly. Okay, like this might be better. Okay. They could explain to you all about it. To me, it looks like somebody scooped up the bottom of a riverbed, I guess, and dumped it in a pile. And they got mud and silt and stones all together. And in actual fact, I'm going to bring the camera. I can show you from this position I'm at now, I can see a layering effect, okay, along here. And so I'm going to be pausing it, and I'll give you that before I leave you with this one. Okay, now here's a good example. You can see that rock. And the one up above it's even bigger. And then as we swing over here, you see lots of small ones. And you can see where the sand has worn away. Okay, now I'm going to see if I can do this somewhat gracefully for you. We'll start about over there. Okay, so in the background you can see the undercutting a little bit. Okay, I just brought in a touch, but okay, you can see the lines, the layering effect there. And right in here, you can see, look at the stones in there in that layer. This I find fascinating. And of course, we come to a boulder. Okay. Anyway, I could go on and on for hours, but the batteries wouldn't take it, and it wouldn't do you much good either. So, anyway, I thank you for coming with me today on this little trip, just for a drive out in the area. And believe it or not, I'm only about 200 yards from people, but now I can't hear them and I can't hear roads. So thank you for joining me in this beautiful day. Sun shining. Look forward to talking to you again very soon. Hopefully we'll have something of interest for you coming along. And all the best. Remember, please, if you would, like, share, subscribe. I always appreciate that. And yes, new subscribers. And as I'm learning, if you've got helpful suggestions, please do pass them along. For now, Ted signing out. Good day, all.